Welcome to Home with Simone. My name is Simone, and a huge thank you to each and every single one of you that continuously supports my channel. I really do appreciate you all. Today's video, if you watched my prepare Christmas dinner, you would have seen this part on it, but I wanted to focus solely on creating a wonderful charcuterie board. Putting together a charcuterie board can seem overwhelming and almost daunting when you have to think of, oh my goodness, what am I putting? Where am I getting these things from? And I find sometimes if you're trying to imitate exactly something that you've seen in a book, on a show, in a picture, or maybe just another YouTube channel, it's difficult to do. And I feel like the main reasons are you have to keep in mind who you're inviting over. So my number one tip would be the time of day. If I'm doing this in the morning time, it's going to be more breakfast foods, maybe some scrambled eggs, some bacon, croissants, things like that. Time of year is great because you get to incorporate things that would be in season. Also, it helps you to get a little creative in regards to if you wanted to add any specific decor. So if it's a birthday, if it's summertime, if it's an anniversary, you can zhuzh up the table a little bit more and add some extra accessories to make your charcuterie board stand out that much nicer. Then there's the age group. If I'm doing this for younger children, then you're going to have, instead of like the regular crackers, you may have goldfish, some mini Oreos, little foods that are creative and fun. Maybe cut the fruits in different shapes. If it's teenagers, the charcuterie board may have more like miniature burgers on there, miniature hot dogs, maybe some pizza, fruit. And if you're doing it for adults, it's going to have something that's a little bit more appealing to the palate. Every age group, there's a difference in what the palates enjoy. And so I try to make sure that I keep that in mind. Next, we have my guest dietary restrictions or needs. This is, I would say, one of the most important parts of entertaining in general, not just doing the charcuterie board. It's important all my guests are comfortable, and I have been in positions where I've been invited to go somewhere before, and it's limited the things that I'm able to eat. So I like to reach out to my guests and find out, is there any allergies? Is there any restrictions? Is there any likes or dislikes? Because the point of me hosting is to show gratitude for my loved ones. And part of doing that is being able to take into consideration their needs and making sure I'm able to provide for that. So that's one of the biggest things that I do when looking at entertaining my guests in general, but also when you're creating a charcuterie board, because everybody should be able to enjoy it. Creative and have fun. Don't take this too seriously. It should not be stressful. Get inspired. Look at videos, look at magazines, look on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram. Just get inspired by the ones that you're seeing and then make it your own. Make it suitable for your entertaining purposes. One of my favorite is use texture and color. Very important when creating a charcuterie board that it doesn't only have things that taste delicious, but it's also visually appealing. And guys, this is what will happen. You'll get a board that's bright and inviting, lots of different things, eye-catching, and your guests will definitely gravitate towards it. And don't forget, have that one special treat, that one something that your guests are going to feel so special getting. For me, it's a nice specialty dessert. This was a gift for me. One of my guests actually brought this, and it was the most delicious cake I have ever had in my life. When entertaining, I like to have stations. Reason being, my place is extremely tiny. So if I don't have specific areas for things get very untidy very quickly. So in the kitchen, this is where I choose to have my drink station. There's a couple things I keep in mind. I want to look at the type of people I'm inviting over, the types of drinks they like, and also the age group to make sure that I'm having something that everybody could enjoy. So in this instance, I had some non-alcoholic drinks, and then I also had some drinks that were all alcohol. In this way, both of my guests, whether they drank or didn't, were able to have something that was enjoyable. And I also kept the time of year in mind by having a festive drink in my non-alcoholic area, which was the eggnog. And then I had an alcoholic drink that was festive, which was the Deserano. And this was a new one for the year. New Year's is coming up. What better time to try something new when entertaining? I hope today's video gave enough inspiration and guidance for you to create your very own charcuterie board, especially if you've never done it before or you find the idea of it to be daunting or overwhelming. If you're new to my channel and you like what you've seen so far, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, say hi to me in the comments, and subscribe and turn on your notification bells. Book with me for Christmas will be linked in the description. Until then, I'll see you all in the very next video.